students. My name is Dr. Praneeth, and today we will see the third part of this lecture, that is phenols, aromatic amines and acids. So we have previously seen the first two parts regarding the phenols, of the structure of phenols, right? Synthesis, properties of phenols. So in this lecture we will see the derivatives of phenols and their uses, how the phenols and derivatives are used in pharmaceutical industry or chemical industry. So let's go on to this topic. The uses of phenol first, because we have already seen the properties and structure and reactions of phenol. Now the phenol uses is remaining. So let's go on to this one first. Phenol is commonly used as an antiseptic. So this is a very important property of phenol, which they can be used as an antiseptic. For example, Dettol, and other companies for hand wash and other things used as an antiseptic. So this phenol is commonly used. It is used in soaps because it is having this antiseptic property. It can also be used in soap, and the soap name is carbolic soap. This is the chemical name of the soap, carbolic soap. So it is used for antiseptic as an antiseptic soap, and it is having a strong the property of a preservative nature. So this can be used for preserving some vaccines in throughout the world. And also important property of phenol is it is used to treat the sour throat, that is having the problem in the throat infection due to some cold, right? This phenol spray is used to treat the sour throat. And another important property of phenol is to remove the paint and other material which is not soluble in water, which we cannot use to clean this material using water. The phenol is used because phenol is having both the aromatic part, right? It is having a phenol, that is benzene ring. It is an aromatic part, that is hydrophobic, means it is water hating. So it water cannot enter into that. It is not soluble in water, in other words. And in it phenol also contains an OH group, right, hydroxy group, which is hydrophilic, meaning water loving. So phenol contain both water loving part, that is hydroxy group, and the water hydrophobic part, which is water hating part. So this important property is used for dissolving some very difficult compounds, which is, for example, which is not soluble in water, right? And at the same time it is having for example, paint is having a very a particular property which is not soluble in water, because it is having both the hydrophobic and hydrophilic part in paint also. So this phenols are used to clean the epoxy coatings, etc., to remove the coatings. So these are some of the very important uses of phenol used in the chemical or in the pharmaceutical companies. So now let's move on to see the derivatives of phenols. Okay. So here I have listed some of the very important derivatives of phenol, and we also see their uses. Okay. In this series of chemical compound, you can see I have given the orthocresol. Orthocresol is a derivative of phenol. It is having a CH3 group ortho position, right? We have seen that what is ortho, para and meta position. So if the CH3 group is attached at the ortho position, here this is the ortho position, methyl group is attached, it is called as an orthocresol. Okay, this is a phenol, and this methyl group is attached, and this is phenol again, and if the methyl group is attached at the meta position, it is called as metacresol. Similarly, if the methyl group is attached at the para position, it is called as paracresol. So these are the three derivatives of phenol having a methyl group. So these are having the methyl groups, and you can see the structure is almost same, but only the molecular formula is same, right? What is the molecular formula? It is C7, the 7 hydrogen carbon, 1 oxygen, and how many hydrogen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 8. So C7H8O is the molecular formula of this orthocresol. You can also the molecular formula of metacresol also same and paracresol also same. So these are called as isomers, right? Same molecular formula but slight change in the structural formula. And also there is this another derivative of phenol which is called as resorcinol. Resorcinol is having 2 hydroxy group. Phenol is having only 1 hydroxy group and resorcinol is having 2 hydroxy group, and one of the hydroxy group is meta position, right? It is meta position. It is also called as meta hydroxy phenol, or we can also call as 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 3 dihydroxybenzene. Also we can also call a different name, but the important commercial name is resorcinol or meta hydroxyphenol. So now let's see one by one their structure we have already seen. Let's see now their uses. First let's see the uses of orthocresol. So in the case of orthocresol, orthocresol is not directly used for something, okay? It is not directly being used, for example, in chemical or other industry, but their derivatives are used to used as, for example, like herbicide, insecticide, etc. So let's see the uses of orthocresol. The derivatives of orthocresols are used as herbicide. So what is herbicide? Herbicide is if you have a land where you cultivate some crops, if there is some unwanted weed or plant growing, these plants we don't need. Okay, these are all unwanted plants which causing a trouble for the the crop you want to cultivate. So you want to remove this plant, you want to remove this weed. So this chemical can be used to destroy this unwanted plants or weeds. So these are called herbicide. Herbicide is to remove the unwanted plants. So this dinitro-orthocresol, so structure is shown here. Okay, so it is the nitro 2 nitro group, and this is orthocresol part. This dinitro-orthocresol is used as an herbicide, which is a derivative of orthocresol. And also another derivative of orthocresol, derivative its meaning is the compound which is derived from orthocresol. Okay, so derivative orthocresol means a compound which is prepared from orthocresol. So another important chemical is, or the drug is, mepinazine. Mepinazine is a drug which is a muscle relaxant. Okay, if you have, for example, if a sports person is injured and they want to treat the muscle, first you need to relax that muscle, right? So it is mepinazine is prepared from orthocresol. Okay, this is OH and CH3. If you functionalize the OH group to this group, it will become mepinazine and is used for muscle relaxant and is prepared from orthocresol. So in this structure you can see that O, CH2, CH, OH, CH2, OH, right? This is CH2, this is CH. This carbon is having already 3 bonds, so it should contain only one hydrogen, CH2, OH, mepinazine. So please remember that in the case of orthocresol, there are 2 examples I have given uses. They are derivatives of orthocresol. One is used as an herbicide. The example is dinitro-orthocresol. Another important uses of orthocresol is mepinazine, which is a muscle relaxant. This is prepared from orthocresol. The 2 structure is shown here. Now let's move on to see the uses of metacresol. Right, metacresol is OH, that phenol having a methyl group at the meta position. Right, here again their derivatives are used for preparing to prepare important, metacresol is used to prepare important pesticides. So what is a pesticide? Pesticide is a chemical to destroy the pests, the insect, right? Insecticide or pesticides, small the bugs which is destroy the crops, which destroy for the agriculture land. To destroy this bugs, we use the pesticide. And the 2 important examples of the chemical which is prepared from metacresol are used as pesticide are called as phen-nitrothione. The structure is shown here. And the second example is phen-thione, which is examples. The structure is shown here. So these are the two important examples of insecticide or pesticide. Okay, pesticide. You can see in the structure there is OH, CH3 is a metacresol. The OH is functionalized. OH in the place of H, there is this big group is joined, right, attached. That is P phosphorus double bond O, OCH3, OCH3. And in the ortho para position of the phenol, OH, like opposite, directly opposite, you get NO2 group is present. That is phen-nitrothione. This is the second example. This phen-thione. This part is same. This methyl is same. Only difference is instead of nitro group, we have this thiol, right? Methyl thiol. CH3, yes, methyl thiol is present. This is the structure of phen-nitrothione and phen-thione used as pesticide, which is prepared from metacresol. The next example is this metacresol is used to prepare synthetic vitamin E, because vitamin E is available naturally. We want to prepare this in the lab so that people who are having a vitamin D deficiency can take it, right, consume it. So the preparation of the vitamin E is very important. So for preparing the vitamin E, metacresol is used as a reactant. So far we have seen uses of orthocresol, we have seen the uses of metacresol. Now let's see the uses of paracresol. Finally, we now move on to the paracresol uses. We already know the structure of paracresol, right? It is having a benzene ring, OH. Opposite to the OH, that is para position, we have a CH3 group, methyl group. So paracresol is used as an antioxidant. So what is an antioxidant? Oxidant means, so for example, free radical, which is an oxidant. Right? Free radical can destroy our cells and make aging possible, because of the aging is due to the free radical mostly. So free radical is just kills the cell every day. Some reactions is happening to destroy the free radical, to capture the free radical. That antioxidant can be used. So free radical is an oxidant. So this is an antioxidant. Means it will trap the free radical. So this paracresol is used as an antioxidant. It is also used for food preservative. The derivative of paracresol that is shown here, that is the BHT, which is nothing but butylated hydroxytoluene. Butylated hydroxytoluene is a BHT and is used as a food preservative. So very important property again. In this one, we have to see that this butyl group is attached on the 2 ortho position, right? This is also ortho position, this is also ortho position. In the 2 ortho position, 2 butyl group is attached, right? Butyl group is nothing but CH3, 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 CH, right? This is tertiary butyl group, because it should contain 4 carbon. Here also 4 carbon, 1, 2, 3, and this is also carbon. So 4 carbon. This is the butylated hydroxytoluene, right? So the BHT, toluene is CH3, right? Benzene is having a CH3 group is toluene. This is toluene, hydroxy, this one, so hydroxytoluene. Butylated means in the 2 position there is butylated, means it is attached with a butyl group. So that is why the name is butylated toluene and is used as a food preservative. So far we have seen all the 3, right? Ortho, para, meta, paracresol, their structure, uses, their derivatives and their uses. Now let's move on to see the next derivative of phenol, which is nothing but meta dihydroxybenzoic acid, right? Meta hydroxyphenol. Actually, this meta hydroxyphenol. So which is resorcinol. So it is nothing but a phenol group having a meta position. It is having an hydroxy group, right? It is meta-hydroxyphenol. The structure. Let's see the uses of resorcinol. Important uses is resorcinol in the concentration, that's percentage of 5 to 10 percentage, is used in ointment, okay, for the treatment of skin disease like eczema. Eczema is caused because of the dryness of the skin. The skin get irritated and you will get some inflammation of the skin. These are called psoriasis and eczema. This is called the skin condition. To treat this skin problem, skin disease, resorcinol is used in 5 to 10 percentage. It is also used to treatment the acne. Acne is coming in the face, right? It's a small that inflamed small buds like structure in the face. It is also a skin problem, skin condition, which is resorcinol is used to treat this acne. 2% of the solution of resorcinol. So 2% solution of this resorcinol is used for whooping cough. So continuous people are having cough. So this medicine is used in 2% concentration. Finally, this is also used as an anti-dandruff shampoo and also used for sunscreen lotions. So it is having a very wide range of uses in the chemical and also in the pharmaceutical industry. So this is about the resorcinol. Finally, we move on to see the last the derivatives of phenol, which is naphthols. So naphthol is nothing but phenol, right? This is a phenol, one benzene ring and one OH. If we fuse the next benzene ring, only the benzene ring without OH, right? So this is a benzene ring with OH, that is phenol. If you fuse just a benzene ring here, then it becomes a naphthol. You see, there are two benzene ring and one OH group. So the numbering is shown here. You can see the numbering. This carbon is 1, right? This carbon is 1, this carbon is 2, 3, this carbon is 4. This is not 5, okay? 5 is this carbon, this second benzene ring carbon of this one, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then this fused part, where this fusing happened, this carbon is 9 and this carbon is 10. And you can check that each carbon is having 4 bonds. You can check it, right? This carbon is having 4 bonds, 1, 2, 3, 4. This carbon is having 4 bonds, 1, second is double bond, 2, 3, and one hydrogen is present here. Okay, one hydrogen is present here. So what is the molecular formula of this naphthol? This is a 1 naphthol because it is present in the 1 position, first position. Hydroxy group is present in the 1 position. So let's calculate the molecular formula of this naphthol. Just now we can just calculate it. There are 10 carbons, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 carbons. C10, O, only one oxygen, so O. How many hydrogen? 1, 2, this carbon is having hydrogen, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This also 8. So C10H8O is the molecular formula of the 1 naphthol. Similarly, you can also obtain the 2 naphthol, where the carbon 2 position is attached, the hydroxy group is attached at the carbon 2nd position. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, same numbering system. But you can see that in the hydroxy group, OH group is present in the second position. The molecular formula is same, right? No difference, because only this is changed here, this hydrogen goes here, this hydroxy group comes here. So this is the structure of the naphthol. We have 2 types, one is 1 naphthol and 2 naphthol. Now let's move on to see some very important uses. There are many different uses. I am giving only 2 important uses here and one example of the 1 uses also. It is used as an insecticide to kill the insects, okay, small cockroach, etc. Small bugs and insecticides. It is used. Naphthol is used, and is also used to prepare various dyes. This is very important. These dyes are used to paint, right? For example, in fabrics, in pouches. This all we need the dyes to get the color, desired color in anything, any material. So for this material to get the color, these naphthols are used because naphthol is colored because it is having many aromatic rings. If we increase the aromatic rings, you will get more color because it will absorb the light in the visible region, right? That's why if you have a more aromatic ring and fused also, it is fused, and also this this N double bond N group also absorbs light, makes it different colors. So this dye is called as an Sudan 1. Name of the dye is Sudan 1, which is a nice dye used for in the fabric industry for giving the color. So far we have seen different uses of phenols, the derivatives of phenols. Under the derivative of phenol we have seen cresols, right? Orthocresol, metacresol, paracresol, and also we have seen resorcinol, the uses, structure, and finally we have seen the naphthol also. Naphthol, their uses, structure and their uses. I hope it's very clear for everyone. This uses I have given important examples, important uses, important structure of the chemical which is used for some particular purpose. So this is all for today, and we will see in the next class regarding amines. This is a new chapter. We will see amines, how the amine structure, different types of amines, their properties, their uses, their reactions. Okay, so we will all cover in the next class. Thank you very much, and we will see you on the next class. Thank you.